Hi everyone, we're back here with another outer space patch notes. Not actually patch notes, but a patch, an update live. And we're here not only talking about what is talking about the update itself, but going into some minute details, each change that we covered. Not every one of them, the patch notes are quite extensive, quite big, but we're here anyway to solve that up. Today I'm gonna be playing with Marcos and Alexandre. If you don't know Alexandre yet, also known as Talas, and our Discord server, he's the newest member and newest and one of the oldest members of Behold. He used to work with us, not specifically with me, but with the company itself, like 9 years ago, and now he's back to help us out during this quarantine times. And welcome him, everyone. It is very important that he feels welcomed. And you know, we're here. Let me just invite them before I forget. I'm not sure they're online though. They're not online. I think they should still join. Yeah, none of them is online. Let me just call them so they can come online. Well, okay. Okay, it might be me. I'm possibly not online right now. Let me see. Yeah, my Steam keeps doing this. I don't know if this is happening to you, but sometimes my Steam it just gives up on connecting to the chat and to the friend list, and I gotta like go online all the time. I don't know why. Anyway, oh, let me just log in for a second because Restream chat logged off, and I don't want to miss what you guys are saying on the chat. Let me see if it worked. Yeah, it did. It's okay. I'm now connected, and I can now read everything you say. I didn't see anything you've said until now, so sorry for that. If you have anything you want to tell me that you already did, please repeat so I can read it. Okay, we're all here. Is that it? Let me see. Yes, we got it. Going as this log. And we're facing the weekly challenge. Let me see. It's free market, random prices at the shop. Ooh. Sticky goo, being dirty also slows players, and transgenic garden. Trash and cooked food come from the garden. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I think we can face it. We got a pretty good team here. I'm not sure if Red Link's watching right now, but he usually plays the game with me during lives. This time we're with the team of developers here, so I could release him from this this struggle, you know, this weight of having to play with me all the time. Okay, family portraits. So talking about the changes in this patch note specifically, I think the major change that we have, and is one that we even set it apart in the patch notes itself, is that we had a little bit of rework done to the oh, let me just reduce the music volume here, the master volume. Okay, because I can barely hear my voice. So we did some changes to the way the matchmaking works. Basically, we had like multiple reports of like people trying to find matches in the matchmaking, but not being able to. Mostly because they just wouldn't find anyone playing the game at the same time. And we've run some statistics on that, like we calculated a bunch of stuff, and we saw that it was like indeed very hard to find someone there. Like the odds were pretty low. So what we did is that we reduced the numbers of servers in which you can connect to while you looking for a match in the matchmaking. And this does mean this means that we increased significantly the chance of you finding someone, because now there are like fewer places where you can go. Oh, I want a piece of that. Okay, thank you. Get it, fellas. So now increase the chance of finding someone because there are not so many servers, different servers that you can find it on. Oh, okay, let me just... but it also means that you will be connecting to servers that are not necessarily the ones closest to you. And what we did to deal with that, like there are the only two servers that are now available through the matchmaking are US East and Europe server, which were the ones that we found were like maybe the best setup for being close to everyone in the world, having only two possible servers, especially like considering the player base and all that kind of stuff. But also we created a way for you to still have a low paying match even after going on matchmaking, which is if you go back from matchmaking, like if you are matchmaking, you found a team, you found the extra player or two to play with, you can then get back to a private server, like click on the make private button on the matchmaking menu, and that will get you back to the server that is chosen in your settings, making it like getting you back to a low paying server while also carrying on the team that you have with you without any problems. So I'm very excited to see how that changes. Like I really hope it makes it easier for you all to find matches in the matchmaking, especially in moments like in moments with low count of players. Okay, it's becoming very hard. Yeah, no, yeah, you should just recycle it. Good job. Who needs a recycler, right? Who needs it? I'm gonna buy one, by the way. Ooh, we got an outlet expansion. Oh, it's randomized prices. Let me see. 51? It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Things are expensive as hell, to be honest. Is there anything with a decent price? Okay, batteries are not expensive. Okay, dogs. Yeah, let's get the dog. A recycler is pretty cheap. Battery is very cheap right now. I'm getting it. Let's see. 14. Yes, that's it. Okay, we've hit a good point here, guys. We can do it. Other news to the patch note. We also, well, you know, we do all the usual bug fixing. Like we fixed many problems that we were facing. Oh wait, I did forget to put it in the patch note. But there's one thing that's interesting, like when one of your rooms it closes back, right? When the door becomes dirty and it goes dark, it means that the room is not active anymore, and it was supposed to become dirty as well, but it didn't, at least. Now it does. Now every time you have a room that it becomes dark again, it gets dirty. So the game might become a bit more difficult now. Not difficult, I mean, it's just that you gotta stay cautious for not letting your rooms to go dark and not forgetting to put batteries in it, because now it's a bit harder to keep it clean in a way. Other changes we fixed. Oh, I gotta open the patch notes here because it's just too much. Let me just see it. Okay. Oh, one thing that we did, we were having problems that people were not finding, like they were playing matches, for example, a weekly challenge. They were not supposed to be playing, like, in a way. They'd play matches, for example. Oh, guys, one thing. Like the team is hearing me. In this challenge, we should maybe produce a lot of batteries and then wait until the shop has a high price on it. Like 41, okay, it's a good moment to sell batteries. So let's try to just sell them and produce more of them. We get more money with it. Okay. And I'm falling asleep. Do we have a bed? We don't. So people were not getting the achievements. Thank you very much. Now you're tired. We're not getting the achievements due to... Oh, yes. Very cheap bed. What else is cheap? Nothing is cheap. Everything is very expensive except the... Yeah, we could use one extra. And family portraits is cool too, I guess. Yeah. One of us is down. So they were not getting the achievements because they were like they would get into an online match with the random player, and that online match would just allow it, obviously, to play any kind of match that the host had unlocked. So if the host had unlocked the weekly challenge, for example, they could join in, play and win a weekly challenge, but they would not get the proper achievements because they were still, like, the weekly challenge wasn't available for them yet. And that was a problem, right? Because once you finish a match and you win a weekly challenge, you deserve the achievement. So we changed it. Now everything, like every match you win, will grant you the achievements corresponding, or at least unlock the ships corresponding to like every equal or smaller ship that you haven't played. So for example, you've just played the tutorial. Okay, this is a very extreme example. But you've just played the tutorial, and you were invited by your friends to a match, or you got into the matchmaking. found someone and played the weekly challenge of that week. That means that you got into the weekly challenge without even playing the small, the medium, or the large ships before going to the weekly challenge. But you still deserve the weekly challenge achievement, right? So now the game gives you the possibility of playing every ship size. So it will, if in this situation, it would give you the small, the medium, and the large ship, and the weekly challenge achievements for that. It's just a way to make the game a bit more fair to those there. You know, it's not the player's fault that they were able to play something that were like was locked for them. We actually want that. We want people to be playing different sizes of ships, to have maybe an incentive, you know, to go online and play with others. Okay, things are very expensive right now, except for the refrigerator. Refrigerator isn't a good price. I'm gonna buy it. Talking about the refrigerator, we have a great news on that, which is now you can use the refrigerator to, I mean, you could always use the refrigerator to stock stuff, right? So to get items inside it and carry it on to other places. But now you can also sell it with multiple items inside it and use that as a way to like sell things faster. So now everything that's inside the refrigerator will count as an extra money that you get from recycling it. So if you have a refrigerator filled up with like multiple aliens or trash bags or batteries or whatever you have in it, if you sell this, like if you recycle that refrigerator, you are going to get the amount of money equal to like selling every item inside it one by one, like recycling every one of them, plus the half the price of the refrigerator that you would get normally. So this is the way, like this is now a very solid and efficient way to sell multiple stuff at the same time. Hey Red Link, Lucian is asking if we have any date for iOS. I'm gonna answer it in português. Luciano, a gente não tem planejado ainda, por enquanto, pelo menos, um lançamento para celular, viu? Porque com a natureza do jogo, que é mais couch fun, voltado para o multiplayer e pelas próprias restrições do projeto, assim, a gente não incluiu isso no planejamento de lançamento. Só PC e possivelmente para consoles aí em breve. Então, infelizmente eu não tenho uma data para te dar, mas quem sabe no futuro alguma coisa aconteça aí, mas a priori não temos planos para lançar esse jogo em específico para celular não. Okay, getting back to the game. Okay, multiple aliens down there. Let me carry this recycler here, carrying on, taking it back. One important thing, another change that's very impactful to the game, it seems silly, but it's not, is that now you open the shop, and when you open the shop, it readjusts the camera so nobody gets covered by the shop's interface. That was kind of annoying, and it has been like a long time since we wanted to make that change, and it's now very good. Yeah, it's totally full. I'm just gonna sell this one. Let me just see how expensive the refrigerator is right now. Okay, it's very expensive. Oh my god. 140. We're rich. You bought a bucket? We have like 4 buckets already. It's not like we need anymore, but okay. The clean bot is very cheap. It's still cheap. It's not cheap anymore. Not cheap at all. Okay, nothing's cheap right now. Nothing's cheap. Yeah. We don't need things to. Oh, we have a shower. Okay, we need a shower. Need a shower. We could use another refrigerator, but it's very expensive right now. Yeah. Interesting thing that this this mod does, like this rule of randomized prices, you keep like looking for the cheapest thing to buy, you know. It's very pro-capitalism mod. Bad things in life aren't affordable. That's absolutely true. I mean, you can argue that bad things in life, you can't buy them like at all because they don't have a price. But you can also argue that, for example, neat motorcycle is very expensive, and Lamborghini is expensive as hell as well. And some people might find them the best things in life. A house is very expensive, and you cannot buy them cheap at all. You wouldn't find them in the shop anymore. Okay, we got batteries. Let me place a battery right here. Is it clean? I don't know if it's clean. No, it's not. Great. Talking about weekly challenges, we removed the rule. Oh, the exercising bike is so cheap. I'm gonna buy it. Oh god. I was hoping that the refrigerator would get cheaper, but it didn't. It got more expensive. This is a mixer. Okay, we got a refrigerator. Cool. Let's place some aliens here and some trash bags as well. And I'm very tired and very hungry. I gotta find a way to eat. The patch note. Right now, you can only find it on our Discord server. But as soon as we finish this live, it's gonna be available on Steam. Okay, so because right now I don't think I'm not sure if the patch is live already, but the patch notes is going to be live pretty soon. We normally release the patch notes after the patch is released because it's like 2 different people. Like it's not me who updates the patch, like who uploads the patch. So I kind of wait for the patch to be up so we can release the tags and the patch notes. And I'm gonna die from hunger. Do you have food? Do you have like any food? We now cook something. Oh my god, I'm starving right now. Help me, friends. I'm dying. But talking about the weekly challenge and the rules, we removed temporarily, at least, a rule. Oh, thank you. I have it. Thank you very much. Do you want to eat? Okay. I'm giving it to the dog. Hey dog, come here. Yeah, eat it. Eat it. Oh, he doesn't want it. He's cool. Why doesn't he want a piece of meat? I don't know. I'm not gonna leave it here to eat it. Let me spray this on the bottom. We removed the rule that would. Okay, thank you. That the lights out, not lights out, is it? Let me sleep rule, which one's that one that prevented you to sleep properly when you were in a room with light on. We had like some bugs in it. They were not working that well, and we also had like an issue with how it ended up playing in the game. You know, we just didn't find it that much fun, so we took it off to think of a better way to re-implement it later, obviously in a way that's not buggy, but also trying to make it more fun. Okay, what is this? This is okay. This is family portraits. It's good to have it. All right. Let me see it. Let me get this recycler poser. The door here, and get this there as well. Okay, great. There it is. Wow, we're being very efficient here. Okay. We also added up some quality of life stuff. For example, there's a new system counting the time for doors to close. It's just an attempt to make it like harder and less frequent that you run towards the door and it goes it closes right in front of you. That used to happen a lot because we're humans, we're impatient, and we don't like to wait and like interact with the door again to open it again. So now doors, they have a lower chance of closing in your face, which is very positive, I'd say. Oh, let me see. Aliens. Open it, please. Yeah, thank you. Oh, this fridge doesn't have any space anymore. Doesn't have a space. It's full. Let me recycle it. Let me recycle this. Eat. Come on, dog. Oh, you do want it, right? Well, let me keep it. We also fixed the bug that was hitting Linux and Mac OS players. It was a bug about like the mouse cursor was just huge. Like unbelievably huge. It was like very big. We fixed that. It was funny at first, obviously, but it wouldn't allow people to play it, so obviously we fixed it. We also had some like extra checks to see if the items are in the correct hands, things to avoid desynchronization, which is like the root of many issues that we had in the game. It has always been like this way, and it will keep on being this hard to get rid of those. Oh my god. Okay, good. there's one weird bug that we're not 100% sure. One thing's like we had some people reporting this issue. There was a bug about like teleporting to a wall and getting stuck there somehow. We added a few checks to try to like not necessarily fix it, because fix is a strong word, but we like checking if the situation is happening, and we're trying to get people back to the game, because we didn't find a way to reproduce that bug yet. That's one thing about game development, like it's not only enough to know that you have a bug, you also need to know how to reproduce it, you know, because if you cannot know what causes the bug, it's pretty much impossible to fix it. It's pretty much impossible to find the roots of the problem and you know, get it done, get it fixed. Oh, that's it, guys. I think we're cool here. I'm just gonna be dancing here till the end of the match. Okay, thank you very much. Oh my god, I'm blocked. Really? What? Marcos fell. Marcos disconnected. And oh, this room down here. You kidding me? Okay, let's go. Let's exit. Okay, victory. We have it. Awesome. 27 minutes. That was really fast. To be totally fair, we had played this weekly challenge before, so we kind of knew how to deal with it. So yeah, it was quick. It was very quick. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, that's most of what we did. It's a very extensive patch notes. If the patch is already available on Steam, I'm gonna release the patch notes immediately, right after I finish this live. I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Thank you for like tuning in and following up all the news on outer space. If you're already part of the community on Discord, thank you very much. Your help was very, very good and important during this patch, while building this patch. If you're not yet part of the community, you can join it by getting the link I'm sending right now. It's discord.gg/Behold Studios. That is our community. It's lovely, a lot of lovely people and respectful human beings, and a lot of people talking about our games. If you want to find a group to play Outer Space, you can find it there. We have a looking for group Discord server, Discord chat. So it's totally focused on that. And you can find the patch notes on Steam or in our Discord server if you're interested in more information about the game. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next week on the weekly live stream. We're gonna be possibly covering something about the console release of Galaxy of Pen and Paper, which is an older title of our. It has just been released to console, so we're gonna possibly celebrate that. And that's it. We're every week here talking about game development, sometimes covering up things specific about like a patch note or something like that to outer space, but sometimes just talking about game development in general. And I'm not getting kicked. Okay. And yeah, we'd be very glad if you could follow us on Twitch, if you could subscribe to YouTube if you're watching this late, and please tell us what you think of the the videos that we do here, that we produce. Thank you very much, and until next week, bye bye.